Hi Kim! This is my daughter Talia. This video is for my friend Kimberly Edwards, who is an amazing model, an amazing web chef, and has a really good site, Cooking with Kimberly. Talia is my daughter and she's 7, and we love cooking and we love watching cooking programs like MasterChef and Cooking with Kimberly videos. Hey Talia?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we thought it would be fun, just for something different, to maybe create something for you, Kim, that we can give back to you. It's really super simple. We're not doing anything tricky because this is our first time. We're winging this video, and we're not going to take any, we're not doing any reruns or anything like that. We're just doing it. So today we're going to make for you, we thought we'd use a New Zealand fruit that is pretty specific to New Zealand, and it's called a Feijoa. You're going to grab a Feijoa. So we're going to make a Feijoa and apple crumble, which is a dessert, and it's very healthy. And Talia is going to show you and tell you a little bit about Feijoas, and I'll get you a board to cut one open and show her. And I'm just going to, we've got the Feijoas and the apple stewing at the moment on the stove, which I'll show you. And yeah, we're going to do this real quick before we run out of time. So over to you, my darling.
So today we're making apple and Feijoa crumble, as my mother said, and these green fruits are basically, well, of course they're Feijoas. They're basically green fruits that are really healthy for you, and if someone likes them, then they'd probably love them. But if someone didn't like them, then they wouldn't like them.
Easy knife. Show the different sizes as well.
There's quite a couple of ways of making Feijoas. Well, the sizes. This one would probably be the size you'd take to school for a school lunch. But this is what we're going to use for the apple and Feijoa crumble. So, looking at the outside, and then...
Can I just show Kim this? Watch out the way. Okay, this is, in this pot, we've got Feijoas and apples that I've just stewed up. We've got Talia, careful with that knife, love, don't you, sorry. Talia's going to show you the size of the apples we use. We use 2 apples, peeled them and chopped them up, and we use probably about 15 of the large Feijoas, and they're just in there, and I've just stewed them up so they're going to be better for the crumble. And I'm just going to pop in about a teaspoon of cinnamon in there, so Talia will show you the inside of the Feijoa.
Yeah, so there's 2 ways of making them. You can eat them like I'm going to show you right now, or you could stew them like Mum's doing. You could cut them in half. Grab a teaspoon and eat them like that. Or, and this is the inside of it, you can see the difference, a very big difference.
One's the outside and one's the inside, eh? Yeah. Okay, and why don't you show Kim the size of the apples that we used?
No, we did not use all the apples, we only used 2, because they are massive. Just check out the size of this apple, it's massive. Now we've got quite a couple of these. We had 5.
We used 2 in the stew. Now I've got 250 grams of butter. This is starting to make the crumble. So it's quite a lot of butter, but it's quite a lot of crumble. So there's 250 grams of butter that I'm just going to melt quickly in the microwave.
Yeah, so looking at these seeds, you can't really see them very well, I don't think so. There's only a couple of seeds. There's not usually lots of seeds, because I mean, like, there's 4 stripes, so usually 3 or 4 seeds on each stripe. Now usually if people were eating it, mainly, they'd scoop and eat like that.
I wish you had smell vision, because the stewing apple and Feijoa, it smells amazing. It smells really good. Yeah, very nice.
Yes.
Okay, so what else are you talking about with these Feijoas, darling?
Well, before I was talking about the seeds and
Right, okay,
yeah.
well we could probably just wrap it up with those now and maybe get on to looking at making the crumble. What do you think? Yeah? Great.
Now there's not a recipe for the feijoa and apple part. There's only a recipe for the crumble, and unfortunately you can't get feijoas in Canada. They're mainly a NZ fruit.
They can be found mostly in New Zealand. They're a garden plant as well as a fruiting plant, and New Zealanders are pretty much crazy on feijoas. There's a very short season though, it doesn't really go for that long. But they're also found in Australia and places like Georgia and South Africa, but I don't think they're used so readily as an eaten fruit like we do. Okay. Melting that butter.
Now there's a little trick for when you're mixing up the apples and feijoas together when you're prepping. You always try to get as much flesh as you can, but try not to get too much of the green. You don't want to get any skin.
Okay, we're done. All right. So
how's things going, Mum?
Really good, thanks, Talia. The apple and the feijoa stewing part is done. We added in about a teaspoon of some really nice
cinnamon,
Mrs. Rogers Eco Cinnamon, and now we're going to quickly put together the crumble. So as you saw, I've melted the butter, 250 grams in the microwave, and the rest of it we're going to get. So we'll move this to the side, my darling.
Yep.
Okay, bowl. Let's put that right there. Okay. So first of all, we want 3 cups of flour. I'm gonna finish off this first.
Now we've got quite
3 cups.
We've got
First one, Talia, into the bowl, please. 1. Yeah.
We've got quite a bit of brown sugar. Yeah. And the ingredients we're using are.
No, just one at a time. We'll talk about it as you do it. Okay, there's your 2nd cup of flour.
So of course, the ingredients are 3 cups of flour, 2 cups of rolled oats, 250 grams of melted butter, 1.5 cups of brown sugar packed tightly, and 2 teaspoons of mixed spice.
Rolled oats, home brand, cheap rolled oats. I've bought the quick oats because they are
very quick.
but they're finer. They're a finer cut to a normal rolled oat. So obviously because they cook quickly, they're a lot finer. So that's why I thought we'd use those today. Excuse me, I'll just get some scissors. And we need 2 cups of oats. One. Put it under, please. Yep. 2. 2 cups of rolled oats. 1.5 cups of brown sugar. This makes a really large crumble, but it freezes as well, so you can use whatever you want for the fruit that you've got that you've made, and then just freeze the rest of the crumble and use it at a later date. So there's 1 cup of brown sugar, and we need 1.5, so I'll put another half in there.
Just using quite a bit of it.
That's okay.
Oh, that smells nice.
There you go. 1.5 cups of, brown sugar. And then we need 2 teaspoons of mixed spice.
Put that to the side.
And those are all our dry ingredients.
Yep.
1.
When you've got all the dry ingredients in a bowl, you mainly stir them until they combine.
And we're going to use just a wooden spoon. Yeah, it's got a hole in it, which is it's not meant to be used for this, but hey, we don't care. So I'll just gently get this started, and then Talia will keep stirring that really carefully so we don't flick it all over our computer. We're first timers at cooking, aren't we, Talia?
Yeah.
On the actually, because my hands are clean, I'm just gonna break up those.
My hands are clean.
Yeah, I just need to break up the big bits of brown sugar. Okay, you can keep stirring that, and I'm just going to get the melted butter out of the microwave, and we're going to add that in there as well.
Now it's looking like mainly cinnamon and brown. It's looking like brown sugar, rolled oats, with heaps of mixed together with heaps of flour over the top of it.
Pretty much.
Yeah, because that's pretty much what it is.
Okay.
Bits of cinnamon, bits of brown sugar look like stones.
Alright, in goes the 250 grams of melted butter. We're going to wrap this up. I'm going to stir that now, honey, so it doesn't... And that's pretty much us done. We're going to make one sort of decent size crumble for me and the kids for pudding, and then I'm going to make a couple of little ramekins and take some Feijoa and apple crumble around to my dad because he loves Feijoa and apple crumble. Mum's not so fussed on it, I don't think, but so we'll take some around for Dad. So just mixing all that butter in to make a really good consistency of crumble, which is looking pretty good now.
Yeah.
Show you, and then I'll show you the Feijoa and apple, the stewed part.
And then, yeah.
And then we'll put it together, and we'll be done.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Give us thumbs up, thumbs up.
Okay. So, let's leave that there for a minute, and I'll grab the laptop and see if we can show you quickly. Okay. Chat up, please. Okay, so, there's our crumble. Yum, yum, yum.
Yum, 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 yum.
And that's our stewed, where am I there? Stewed apple and Feijoas in there.
We really do wish you could have sense of smell through the computer, because this smells delicious.
Okay, I have here one dirty, two ramekins, which I'm going to make two little ones in, and I'm just going to use this is like a gravy dish actually, but we're going to use it for crumble because we can. Okay, so I'm going to spoon the Feijoa. It don't have to be greased or anything like that because it's fruit going into the bottom of it. That's just got there's enough butter in the crumble that you don't need to really worry about.
Oh, can I please scoop up a bit of the crumble for putting on top of that?
So I'll finish this up because that bit is... Okay. So
yeah.
Here we go, right.
Better views.
So we have a dish like that and a ramekin like that, and we're going to, actually your hands are clean, Talia?
Yep.
We're going to get our clean hands and we're going to grab some crumble and crumble it, or Talia's going to do the little one, and I will just see if you can see what Talia's doing. There we go. It's better. So we've made heaps of crumble, but that's okay.
That's yum.
Yeah.
Looking good.
And I would, we're not going to cook this right now, but this is the final effect just to show you. We would cook it, it's really a matter of warming it through and getting the crumble a little bit brown on top. So, you know, like 150 for 20 minutes. Oh, we're Celsius obviously over here, not Fahrenheit. but I'd probably do this for 150 for 20 minutes or so, just really warming it through. And yeah, that is our apple crumble. Whoops.
Hope you enjoyed.